Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Bernice and today I have a guest.
Yeah. Hi guys.
Please introduce yourself.
My name is Princess Macaulay and I'm a Port Harcourt-based YouTuber.
Is that all? So this segment is going to be called Gist with Bernice, and today we're going to be talking about important first date questions. So let's get right into it. So what's your first question?
I thought you would start.
Okay. No, please.
The first question on my notes is, do you have a lomolo?
Please, what is lomolo? What the hell?
Okay. Lomolo is love of your life. Do you have a love of my life? For me, I feel like this is a very important question because you're not supposed to be on a date with me if you have a love of your life. If that makes sense. So it is important to know if there's someone in your life who, if they find out about these dates, would be very pissed, disappointed, or what.
Are you in a relationship, basically?
That's it, bro.
Or even if you're not in a relationship, is somebody in a relationship with you that might mean that will get upset? So yeah, that's a very, very important question.
Like, do you have a lomolo?
Well, my own question would be, what is your genotype? Okay, first.
Yeah, very important.
Yeah, because I'm actually AS. My genotype is AS, and I had like a very messy breakup sometime in 2016. So I always look for a way to chip it in every first date. Like my current relationship, it was really weird because our first date was like a party. We went for a party together, and it was like I wasn't even supposed to bring it up there, but I had to just. There was a time we were waiting because we had to go like to a different location, and I just had to like say. So how did I even put it? I was like, well, I had one messy breakup because of a genotype. I can't remember what we were talking about, but it was like I needed to put it there. I just had to put it there, and then he was like, oh, he hadn't even checked his genotype. And in my head I was like, wait, this one is not it's not serious.
I understand that feeling.
I was like, this one is not it at all. I was like, okay, wait, hold on, let's just chill first. So I was like, okay, let's just be friends and stuff.
Yeah.
If it's AS, I mean, we could still be friends and stuff.
Yeah.
And we still did not find out till like 1 month later. So we were just friends and chilling and being like, and plus I wasn't even staying in the same city with him. So yeah, we're just like being friends and everything. It was when he found that, it was when he went for the test and he came and told me that he was AA. I was like, hey God, I don't really know. I don't really
because we don't actually want to start the relationship, and then when it goes really far, you now get to find out exactly these things are the problem.
So, yeah, the one I was telling you about in 2016.
It can be heartbreaking.
This one was crying and this one was crying. We didn't make any sense.
It can be heartbreaking, though. Very, very. And like you said, I'm actually AS, so it's one of my most important.
That's the first thing you're supposed to know. Yeah. Especially when you know your AS.
Yeah.
If you're AA, you don't have Wahala, you can just forget the whole thing. Sorry for my words, but I mean, you can just do the whole thing like that if you are AA. So yeah, that's like the very important question. That's like the number one thing.
I agree. Always ask, guys. Always ask to avoid heartbreak much later. It can be painful when you love someone so much and this person is a good person, and the only reason you guys are separating is genotype.
Do you get
something outside your control? Like, ask.
Yeah.
My next question would be, are you a Christian? I'm a Christian, so I don't think I would want to date someone who isn't a Christian and a believer. It's important for me, and if we are going to have a future together, definitely it's important to help balance what the kids grow up learning and all of that. So it's
okay, but then sometimes it could still conflict, especially when you guys are not in like the same denomination, like the whole Christian. They're not like Pentecostal and some other stuff. There's some people that would not want to leave their own place. Because I don't know, there's this person I was with one time, and we were trying to like build something, and because he was attending Jehovah Witness, we had to like end it because he was saying stuff like he can't be with me because I can't go to his church. Because I said I wasn't going to his church. I'm a member of Salvation Ministration. I was like, oh, I can't go to your church. This is like this is my own church, and so after a while we just had to end things too. So that is also what you need to know. Like, is it a church that you can go to? Because I mean in Nigeria, yeah, I think they said stuff like you have to. I mean when you're married, you go to the person's church.
I think sometimes the women are the ones that go to their men's church.
Yeah, like,
at other times the men actually go to it all
no, there's no way. Yeah, there's no way the whole thing. But then you have to
understanding from both sides.
It has to be like you need to know that thing. Like, are we going to? How do I even put this question? So, but then you just, I mean, you should just need to understand each other.
Yeah.
That's the basic.
For me, as long as you're a believer and our thought pattern aligns when it comes to God and Christianity, we are good to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my next question is, do you smoke? Because I do not smoke, and I would not want to be with somebody that is an exhaust pipe.
Guys, we are not judging you, we are not condemning you if you smoke. Actually, my pastor, because I attend House on the Rock, was talking about something the other day, and he said it's not the person, it's actually the acts. So we are not judging you in case you smoke and you're watching this. We are not. It's just that everyone has what they can. Everyone have what they can accept and what is against their standard. For us, it's like a no.
No, I can't be with somebody that smokes. So
smoking turns me off.
Yeah, it's a major turn off for me too. So that's like my second question. I'm just going to ask you, like, I'm giving you goes like that because no, like
it's important to know these things, guys. Don't just concentrate on eating the fried rice and chicken in front of. Okay. The next one for me is what you do for a living.
Yeah, that's like
your source of income. Like, I need to know first. You should be somebody that, of course, you should have a level of financial freedom. So how do you go about that?
Yeah, because we know what we do. We are not liabilities. So I mean, we have to be with somebody that has something he's doing as well.
I accept, so that I don't come to your house one day and then my pants is missing.
You get.
And then you're carrying me for a ritual.
You get, so yeah. And then maybe you're talking to your parents, because me, I have like, my parents are the kind of parents that they want to know every single thing about
you.
So I mean, I can't be in a relationship with somebody and they ask me, what does your guy do?
And then you have nothing to say.
Yeah, so I need to be able to tell them, this is what he does and stuff. So yeah, that's like what you need to know what your guy is doing. So you need to
really important. Ask these questions, guys. Ask this question.
Then the next on my list is, you have issues with commitments. Yeah, because I don't know if it's too forward, but I mean, for me, I think I need to ask. Do you get? Yeah. I need to ask because my current relationship. Sorry, I'm bringing this up, but in my current relationship, we had to like talk about this thing. Like, are you open to commitment? Like, are you ready for the kind of commitment I'm willing to give? You could ask this question later though, but I mean, you can still put it in. You can still there's a way you put it. Like, you could even come up in like a conversation, like when it's flowing. As long as you guys are flowing very well, you can just come up with the whole thing. Because there's some people that'll be like, I beg you, I'm not ready to marry anytime soon, or they're not just ready to settle down. They're not ready to be with one person.
Sometimes it's not even the settle down. It's just being with me and just knowing this is the woman in your life.
You get. So yeah, that's my question. I'm going to ask you. I mean, are you open to commitment? Is this for you? Are you ready for something? Especially, I mean, first of all, you have to be like my kind of person for me to even ask you this kind of question. Like I said, it has to flow. So I cannot just be asking any random person this question. So yeah, if I see you as a potential lover, I mean, I'm going to ask that question.
Yeah, so that tomorrow you don't see issues like the man has numerous women. You know, you see people, they have different partners. We asked before, do you have a lomo low? If you have a lomo low, you definitely be committed to the lomo low. You won't be on the date with me.
Yeah, but there's some people that just like cheating. Like now the work then they do. You get, so
which is not how it's supposed to be.
Yeah. So Please, oh, that's like one question I'm going to ask. Do you have commitment issues? So yeah.
Definitely. So I think I'll take the next one. And the next, by the way, if we keep looking, it's because we have our notes with us. So,
Yeah.
so please, the next question for me is, how do you process anger?
Okay.
Anger management is so essential. As we go on in life, definitely people will annoy us. Even your partner. See, yeah, your partner don't make you vex like this. You look at him and you're like, how did I even choose you?
I don't know.
Sometimes it happens, and it's important to know how this person processes anger. For me, when I'm really sad, like really angry, sometimes I just withdraw a little and just sit to myself to process my thoughts, count my words, so that the next thing I'm saying doesn't hurt you, or it's not something that after I'm done being angry, I would start regretting or something like that. Every intentional person has how they process their anger, so it's,
you need to know, and then you need to know because you have to, you should be able to tell if you can deal with it.
Yes,
because there's some people's anger, there's some people that will just shut you off entirely. Like I used to be
Black
like that.
out
Yeah,
on you.
and it's actually not a good thing. I had to learn to stop that nonsense. Like I would shut everybody off, including my boyfriend, and he'll be wondering what's happening. Like there was one time that it caused like a very big problem for us, and we had to break up because of that rubbish.
Wow.
I don't know, I was sad. We like PMS here, you could be like emotional and stuff, like the hormonal imbalances and everything. At that period, I don't know, there was nothing wrong with me. I just wanted to be on my own. But then I think you need to like
mood swing or something.
Yeah, mood swing. I think that like you need to tell the person, hey, what's up? I'm really not in a good mood right now. Do you get? Yeah. So yeah, and I will talk to you later. There's some people that want to be like, tell me, but I think you're an understanding person. Be like, okay, no problem, take your time and stuff. So yeah, I didn't say anything. I just went off. Like they were calling me, people were calling me, and it was just so annoying. You get? And when you asked me why I was upset that day, I don't know.
And by the next day, you're like regretting
the whole thing because we broke. Like this was like proper breakup. Like we're not doing again, kind of thing. And it was. When I sat down, I was asking myself like, why did you even act that way? So you have to be like you need to be with somebody that you can handle, like deal with this whole thing. Okay, so the next question I'm going to ask is, do you have a baby mama? Okay, I know this may sound really off because there are some people that probably had like a child out of wedlock and stuff, but personally, I actually have issues with people with children because of past experiences and stuff. So yeah, I cannot be with somebody that has a child. I'm just going to ask you, like, that's it.
So for me, what's important is if you have a child, that you are the available father. Let me put it like that. I love intentional men. You should actually be involved in your child's life, even if you and the mother in question are not together anymore. Personally, I have someone in my life that actually has a child, and because he's intentional about me, about his child, about his family. I love men who actually take responsibility. I think that's it for me. So I don't mind.
No, me personally, I can't. Because like talking from experience, like I cannot. Like sometimes it might not even be the man's problem and everything, but the whole baby mama issue.
Drama.
I have like a book where I wrote down the kind of man I want. You get like top 10 requirements.
Every woman of value should actually do that too.
So yeah. And when I meet somebody, I'll just go to that book and I'll start ticking. Like the number one thing there is like to get the number one thing on my list, like that particular list is no baby mama drama. Like no, I don't even hear it, please.
So my next question and our final point would be, what does a typical Sunday for you look like? I know. Hold on. We all said we are Christians, right? Yeah. I talked about asking if he's a Christian. Yeah. So this is a follow-up question to that one. There's this set of new Christians. How do I put it? New age Christians that make it. They say I have a relationship with God, so I don't go to church. I don't like. they don't go to
Said I want
they don't
tithes.
worship.
I'm not giving my tithes because the Bible says you shouldn't do this, and it's
This
not
set of
those
persons
people,
don't
yeah.
go to church. Like they literally feel it's okay to actually stay home, and which is good. It's good you have a relationship, personal relationship with God. But the Bible talks about not neglecting the gathering of brethren, and also we are taught that these words that we hear, they are spirit and life. You cannot tell me you don't go to church, and it's not about going to church. It's about your personal relationship and all that. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. So I want to know what a typical Sunday for you looks like. If you stay home every day, every month, every year, bro.
But there's some Sundays where you won't like go to church.
Yeah, that's understandable. There are days I actually last week I don't think I went to church. I streamed online. There are days like that you just wake up and you don't. But where somebody doesn't go to church like year in year out.
Yeah. And you're saying stuff like I have a personal
I
relationship
would
with God,
run.
like, really.
It's a sign. I'm running
And
away.
then one other thing, like I think there's some people that are easily influenced, like when they see stuff on Twitter,
social media
and they'll be like,
stuff.
"Oh, I'm not going to church again." Did you see what this one said? Did you see what this guy said about church? I used to be with somebody like that too. Like when they talked about this whole tithing stuff, he like the way he just he said he was not going to pay his tithe again. He's not going to do this. He's not going to do that.
Or this set that feels how do I put it now? This set that feels like my pastor did this, or somebody in church did this that
So
I
I'm
don't
not going
like.
to go
So
to
because
church
of
again.
that,
You get
it shows you are
really?
immature. You're a child. Grow up.
Really.
Grow up. You're a baby Christian. Grow up. So I think we've come to the end of it.
Right. Do you have any other question?
No, I don't.
Okay, so guys, thank you very much for joining us. Thank you very much for joining me here. Thank you. I really appreciate it. So guys, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. More content coming up.
The link to my channel will be in her description box
box, yeah.
below. So follow me, Princess Macaulay. Yes.
Alright.
And I guess I'll see you guys maybe some other time, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. Thank you very much. Love you.
Mwah.
I mean, I figure like if you're in a relationship, if you are trying to have like cancel. YouTube channel, it's Bernice Macaulay. Wait, my lipstick is looking. Wait. What the hell? Hi guys, good.